Welcome to Port St. Lucie. This is Professor Tefero, and this course is Strategies for the Belt and Road Initiative. We are looking for Lesson 10 today, and Lesson 10 is going to analyze what will be the Western response to the Belt and Road loss of market shares. Make no mistake, there's going to be lots and lots of losses of market share of Western companies along the Belt and Road corridors. The new Belt and Road corridors are going to increase their own personal market shares in Eastern products, Asian products, primarily Chinese products, and the cost of that increase of market share will come directly from the market shares of Western companies. Now, the more clever Western companies will try to cooperate with China along the corridors of the Belt and Road and try and maintain their market shares. They may even increase their market shares as a result of additional trade along these corridors. But it is a very tricky and dangerous proposition to try and expand along with the Chinese Belt and Road. Not too much as dangerous as it is risk taking. There's risk taking in every financial venture, and the companies from the West will have to take certain risks if they want to maintain or increase their market shares. That's how profit is earned. You get profit from taking risk. If you don't take risk, you don't get a great profit. I mean, that's just the way business works. So there are three levels of risk. You have high risk ventures, which only have a small chance of succeeding. Then you have moderate risk ventures, which have a moderate chance of succeeding, and low risk ventures, which have a very, very high risk. A very, very high percentage of accomplishment. They have a very low risk factor. What banks generally do, international banks, is they generally have ventures of all three of these areas, and they have a certain percentage, maybe 20, 40, 40 of all three, and they give their investors a return based on the returns of these risks. Companies will have to do the same thing as the international banks do. They will have to assess which risks are high, moderate, and low. And then they will have to invest in all three areas and see which ones have the greatest return for quarterly reports. So, Western companies will be taking risks anywhere from very low risk to very high risk along the Belt and Road corridors. Companies like Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola, for example, will be competing for market share along these corridors every step of the way. So that means that both Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola will have to take high-risk ventures, medium-risk ventures, and low-risk ventures. And those who take the most high-risk ventures and succeed will probably gain market share. And the company that doesn't will come in second place. So that is the basic strategy for companies along the Belt and Road corridors. They will have to take these three risk factors and do the best they can to maintain their current market shares or potentially increase their market shares along the corridors of the Belt and Road. Next time we're going to analyze a different aspect of the strategies for the Belt and Road. This is Professor Tefero from Port St. Lucie, wishing you a healthy year, and everyone take care. Bye-bye.